Hey guys, OzMan here from Crystal Warrior. I'm going to bring you a war recap from a war we had against Reddit Omicron. There is a gentleman named Charlie who's got a YouTube and he's covered the Reddit side of this war. If you're interested, I will put the link in the description for this. As you can see, 100 to 89. I'll let you watch his side to see what they did to our bases. He can explain their side of the story. On our side, we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, 3-starred. I'm going to run some 9s though this war. I've been neglecting the Town Hall 9 attacks. So we'll start with Juggernaut 2.0. Actually, before I do that, I'll run through just their clan. Reddit Omicron, 179 wins. They are part of the RWCS Fair Play clan. As I said, they've got a YouTube. This was, I think, our 293rd win. We're at 295 now. The stats were 33 stars to 22. And I actually got most heroic. Frightening. Anyway, let's run some attacks. Juggernaut 2.0. 33 hitting 34. 25 hogs. 3 Valkyries. Golem in the CC and a golem brought with him. Jug 2.0 has teenage heroes. He's a very good example that the strategies you use with big heroes do work with low heroes. You just need to be very efficient. This king's going to go straight in towards the enemy queen here. Level 10 enemy queen's going to go down quite easy. He pulls the CC. It's goblins, couple of max minions, and a loon. Poison down for those. Loon's probably going to get a drop off. Just about. He's at 23% and he has pretty much taken half of what could hold traps in this base out. He's popped sort of a mini Tesla for him, and because he had so many hogs, he's already filtering them in from the top. All the point defense that is firing on the golems is just going to get eaten by hogs, and the hogs kind of go untouched through most of it. Does manage to trip a bomb. That was a double, but he managed to single trip it. I think this is Charlie 2.0, who actually runs the YouTube. He's a Town Hall 10 in this clan. And that's cleanup. Fairly efficient. I think a base like that, if you can get the golems in the middle and all the point defense is firing towards the core, you trickle in the hogs from the outside and you barely even need heals. Let's see, I'm just going to pick some random ones. Ragnarok on 31. This looks like it will probably be a queen charge. Rag took on this attack when Soonthorn invented it. God, probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago. And Rag has been beasting this in pretty much every war. So Earthquake's going to open up 1, 2, 3 compartments. She's going to have access to pretty much everything barring the wizard and archer towers on the sort of 1 o'clock position. Everything else is going to be in range. So as long as he keeps his queen alive here, she's going to do work. He's only got a 15 level king, 19 hogs here, couple of giants. I would guess a CC golem. We shall see. So pull the CC, no poison spell, so he's had to pop the ability. No issues. Loons go down. He's going to start his funnel now from sort of the eastern side of the base. One golem, couple wizzies. He's going to have a wall breaker fail, but that was test. Second set of wall breakers gets in. King down. He's got no jump spells. Couple of hogs on the bottom part of the base just to take the pressure off of his king. Golem tanking that expo. Enemy queen about to get shot down. His healers raged, keeping his queen alive. The Tesla farm on the right hand side of the base is gonna need a heal. Loads of spring traps in there. As per normal with a charge, it's definitely not sort of a rushed attack. Generally use a fair bit of time. I know when Soonthorn does them, it's often 3 minutes 20 plus. And you wonder, has he got enough? And it usually gets there. So all the defense is down. Hog's going to take out the enemy king, and it's cleanup. Loads of wizzies for cleanup. Still had a rage spell. Job done. Builder's hut. Scroll up. Who have we got? Kixen. Excuse me, guys. Kixen hitting a hammer. This is a Govaho with a Queen Walk. Possibly sort of a charge in this. We'll see where he uses the earthquake spells. He's going to open up somewhere. I don't remember these attacks. This war happened over the weekend. We're now on Wednesday. We've had a war since. Keep getting massive town hall mismatches. For some reason, all our 10s pull 11s. And most of the 11s are fairly well developed. So earthquake spell there in a bit of a strange spot, really. Not sure. Maybe he didn't want his queen heading up. So he's dropped it sort of south of that one junction that would have got him into the CC compartment. Pulls the CC. Dragon, he's got a double poison down, which should melt through that dragon. Couple of shots from the queen. Healer's taking a bit of fire. That shouldn't matter. He's gonna need to rage up. Possibly. Nope. Evasive queen. I'd assume kill squad's gonna come in straight at the enemy queen. There's the rage spell. She'll be back to full health. Golem down up top. A few wizards to funnel. He's got 4 wall breakers to get this kill squad in. And no test. And wall breaker fail. He obviously threes this. King's gone for a walk. Valkyries are going to pick on the spot that the wall breakers already hit, which is positive. And they might get the enemy king in the process, certainly with the wizard. Golem's going to get out in front, so he's lost, I think, all 3 of his Valkyries. His king's gone for a walk, but the Golemites are going to tank long enough that the wizards take out the queen. And now we've just got some hogs coming in from the south. Queen's still doing work. A few hogs up top. There's only a couple defenses left. Can still 3-star with a Wandering King and Wallbreaker fail. That is the power of a queen charge. And let's clean up. Kixen, been with us a while. He was from Skyrim Avengers. I think he's been back there. Come back to join us for this war. Couple more. 3 Amber versus James. This is predominantly hogs. A few minions. Amber and his minions to clear trash. This is a queen charge again, by the looks of it. I think everyone got their charge boots out this war. So the earthquake there is going to open up 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments, access to another 5. He's going to have to deal with the entire northern portion of the base with his king and the jump spell. Probably a golem in the CC. 16 hogs. I suppose with the queen charge, as long as you can get your queen in at this sort of angle where none of the air defenses are going to take out healers early on, and trickle in the odd hog just to take the pressure off, she shouldn't have any trouble. Goblins and a P.E.K.K.A. in the CC. Max P.E.K.K.A.s in CCs are hit and miss. If by chance they lock on to your hero, it can be absolutely the end of a queen walk or a queen charge. I always pop the ability, but that's just panic. So kill squad in up top, jump spell down, the golem's tanked for the wizards that have taken out most of the trash. He's going to use the ability on the king. Just an archer tower left up top there, and he's got plenty of hogs left, but a full-on Tesla farm to deal with. And none of the hogs live through that. Skellies are doing work on the hogs. He's kept 4 in the bag, he's tripped the double. Skellies are now on the king. It's quite a good base, this, James. In terms of anti-hog, that Tesla farm looks absolutely evil. So he sends a few more in on the mortar, a few wizzies to back up. Golemite and king are going to tank half of it this time. Queen will get there through that wall eventually, and she's probably got enough left on her own to deal with that farm as long as they don't all hit her at the same time. Very effective Tesla farm. Rage coming. Not a single troop left other than the queen. Show one more in this, and then I'll probably do a Town Hall 10 recap. Tux. Is it? No. Tux loves Penta. Penta doesn't always love Tux. Or when it works, it's fantastic. It's always cool to see when he gets on. This is a more traditional hog attack. 30 queen gonna walk in. It's a charge again. I should just name this the queen charge tutorial, but I don't want to step on Soonthorn's toes. So minions have taken out the trash. That's going to funnel the queen straight in towards that air defense, which would have been an issue had she gone walking to either side. Healers probably would have been in trouble. The core of the base has been opened up. Pretty much access to 90% of the base. It's only one compartment she can't completely hit. Few defenses out of range, but it's such a tough attack to defend because You try and build your bases with anti-jump compartments. You're going to need junctions somewhere, and anytime you can drop 4 earthquake spells and get access to sort of 80% of the structures in a base, it's difficult to defend if you can keep the queen up. Lots of point defense on her here, 2 expos, loads of archer towers. That rage was definitely needed. King's already doing work down south, taking out the enemy queen, the skelly traps, and he's dropped a couple hogs in just to help out down there. Giant up top, a few more hogs. Kind of just surgical the outside of this now. His queen has come down to help clear some trash. Very helpful. Healers have switched on to the golem, which at this point is fine. Keeping that golem up, which is going to tank the expo, probably everything now. Queen's going to take out the worst bit of defense left. If these hogs get through that Tesla, obviously it is over. 1 decent bomb spot left. It's on the edge of the base. I'd be surprised if it's a double. Might be a single. Or just a void. Golem nearly back to full health. Queen's just on cleanup. Only a Wizzy tower left. And that's being completely tanked. Loads of cleanup. I'll run one of the 10 attacks just in case I don't record in time. Who do we have? Andrew. Vigo is a dip. Caesar. Caesar on number 6. This, if I remember correctly, was sick. Very nice watch. So, Hagen pulls the CC Hound and Loon. His max queen's going to start out at sort of 6 o'clock with healers. Wall break-in's going to give him access to that air defense, which she will need to deal with before she walks too far. Poison down for the Loon. Just time to take out the Hound. Shouldn't need any help with pups here. Nothing's hitting her. Check out the spell comp. So he's definitely going to zap, quake something, freeze something, and he didn't even need the poison. He hasn't used it yet anyway. 35 king up top. Not going to get any air defenses with his king, but he's going to take out all of the defense in that upper compartment, which I think is more about loon pathing. He actually did leave a cannon, but in terms of loon pathing now, they've got a bit less to deal with if he comes in from that side. He zap quaked the Inferno Tower. Didn't get the queen. Not sure he could have hit the queen with it. About to take on the heroes. Has to use the ability because of the skellies. That poison spell has come in handy just to slow down the fire from the queen and the hits from the king. Giant down on the right hand side to tank a cannon. That's just going to alleviate the fire off the queen while she dealt with the heroes. And here comes the air portion of the attack. Hound in from the south soaked up all the seeking air mines and popped quite quickly. Sweeper going to give him a bit of an issue from sort of the 11 o'clock portion of the base. Possibly a little late with the upper section, the CC, Loon and Hound. But at this point it's just about keeping everything up while that freeze holds off the Inferno Tower, and as soon as that goes down with a Loon drop, this is GG, done. couple of Teslas, an Expo. Queen will deal with those even if the loons don't get there. Not enough left to hit on her, and he's got 20 pups. Cleaning up all the outside of the base. A few minions and a Wizzy. Caesar's Queen Wok La Loons are becoming very much a part of our war game. Gets one of these in probably every other war, definitely. And in arranged wars, he's been pretty consistent. I'll leave it at that for now, guys. Reddit Omicron. It was a great war. These guys were cool. We had some chat going back and forth outside of the game during the war. And it was all friendly stuff. Another nice clan. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers, bye.